Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to RCCW, and this is the go-home show to Beach Blast. Now, it's a bit odd. We're starting off the night with a promo. It's an announcement by the one and only Pete Corvus, who we have not seen in quite some time. However, you can see right there, he has got the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. He's not the champion, but he has said he has an announcement for the championship. And we're going to open the go-home show to Beach Blast with Pete Corvus addressing the audience about the situation with the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. Last we saw that championship, Jay the Key Evans and Cleetus Bailey stole it from Grimm, who in turn stole it from Kurt Hawkins. And honestly, Kurt Hawkins isn't even the champion anymore. It's Giant Leather, and I don't know if they're going by a new schedule or VGW, but I don't know what Pete Corvus has to say concerning the belt. However, we're going to find out right now. So, Pete Corvus, the stage is yours. Go ahead and you can address the audience about the championship. I'm just going to get right to the point. Why am I out here? Well, I had my boys steal the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship from that fat bastard Grimm and that jobber Kurt Hawkins. Now, why did I do that? Well, it's very simple. To get under that fat piece of shit skin. So, as the leader of the Pete Corvus crew and the owner of the Pete Corvus show, that belt is now under my control. I own the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship, and I have the authority to crown anyone the champion that I see fit. And as long as that belt is under my control, Grimm, you will never get a shot at it again. And since VGW is going under, GTS will no longer have it as its world championship. The VGW championship will return. So, why not go ahead and take it and crown a new champion over here in RCCW? And ladies and gentlemen, the Pete Corvus crew have all agreed on this. The inaugural RCCW YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion is Jay the Key Evans. Whoa. Hold up. Can Pete Corvus do that? He just took the YouTube title and he put it under his own show. And Jay Evans was announced as the inaugural champion over here at RCCW. Is it an official title now? I'm confused. Jay Evans is here. We have not seen Jay Evans since No Way Out. The man who will face Wyatt Danger at Beach Blast, and I'm confused. Are they allowed to do this? I guess so, since VGW will return in a matter of months. I guess they can take it and crown a new champion over here? I guess there's two different titles. I'm just as confused as everyone else is. Jay the Key Evans is crowned the inaugural champion of RCCW. And I guess we're gonna hear from Jay Evans now. Let's get back to the promo, I guess. Pete, I want to thank you for this honor of being crowned the inaugural Pete Corvus Show and RCCW YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion. And I promise that I will defend this belt in the honor of the Pete Corvus Show and no other promotion whatsoever. But I want to get on to my opponent at Beach Blast, Wyatt Danger, who seemed to demand a title shot at me. Wyatt Danger, you have some nerve demanding a title shot from me. And if I was a coward, I'd say no. But I'm a fighting champion, and I have the intentions of teaching you who's boss. And putting you, a rookie, in your place and sending you down to that shithole CWA, where the rest of you Abomination original characters belong. And where the big boys play here in RCCW. I'm quite happy to say that there is going to be a segregation of the two different leagues. because I don't want to share my locker room with a bunch of original characters. Now, I want the referee, Steve Patrick, to please step into the ring and raise my hand in victory. And not only that, but I want the announcer to announce me as YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion. And wait. Referee was going to do it, but Pete Corvus and Jay Evans are laid out, but wait a minute! It's Kleetus! Kleetus is here! Oh, and a kendo stick to the back! Wyatt Danger must have forgotten that there are 3 members of the Corvus crew. Corvus, Kleetus, and Evans. Oh no. And now Kleetus has got a chair. They're gonna beat down Wyatt Danger to make sure he's softened up. For Beach Blast. Wait, it's Doo-Wop! It's Doo-Wop, he's back! Doo-Wop has returned! Last we saw him, he was at Beach Blast, and he's saving Wyatt Danger! Thank God that Doo-Wop is here! And Doo-Wop's got something to say? Alright then. Pete Corvus, you lousy bugger! Not only do you not have the balls to fight Grim one-on-one, but you don't got the balls to have a proper match for the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. And you have to just give it to one of your boys. One of your little cronies. Well, Doo-Wop is not going to stand for this. Doo-Wop wants a shot at that YouTube title, and Doo-Wop is willing to earn it. So Pete Corvus, at Beach Blast, Doo-Wop challenges you to a tables match. And if you have the balls to accept my challenge, and if Doo-Wop wins, then Doo-Wop wants a shot at the YouTube title, regardless if Wyatt or Jay Evans holds it. Doo-Wop wants to bring that title back to DF and get it out of the crummy hands of the Corvus crew. And Grim, me buddy Grim, wants a match at Beach Blast too. So Kleetus, if you want to fight at Beach Blast, Grim would be more than happy to give you one, you lousy bugger. So what do you say, Pete? I want a message. I want you to reply by the end of the night, so I know just if you've got balls or if you got a vagina. Pete Corvus, could we have an interview? Sure, whatever. What do you want? You obviously did the challenge done at Beach Blast and a tables match. Do you accept that challenge? No one else? Of course I do. If any opportunity I can get to beat up members of DF, I'll take it. And I hope I can just send a message to that fat fuck Grim, saying that Pete Corvus' show is more superior to Grim's Toy show. And I plan on proving it at Beach Blast. Well, I guess it's official, folks. Doo-Wop will face Pete Corvus in a tables match at Beach Blast. And if Doo-Wop wins, he gets a shot at the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. But next we have a requested match. Steven wanted to team up with Lincoln Loud of the Knit Club and take on the Job Squad. This is sadly going to be Steven's last night on Battleground, as he's going to head over to CWA for the rest of his career on the channels. But it's not always goodbye. It's a sorrowful goodbye, but he's moving on to better things. And here comes the leader of the Knit Club, and Lincoln has been conspicuously tweeting out. That's his real Twitter, by the way. Go follow him on Twitter. Link in the description. But Lincoln has been quite active on Twitter. I mean, I think last week he tweeted that more members of the Knit Club are coming to RCCW. And that's concerning because you could think of a lot of great... Are they even Nicktoons? Because recently he inducted a non-Nickelodeon character into the Knit Club. However, TJ Marconi happened. By the way, that's a new match announced for Subscriber Scramble. It'll be Lincoln Loud and William Miracle, I think his name is, in a match, in a hardcore match. And it'll be TJ Marconi versus the entire Knit Club. But Cat Noir, SpongeBob, if he's cleared, Patrick, Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner. Sadly, Lincoln won't be in the match because he's got to deal with, William. And not only that, but what was I going to say? TJ Mark. Oh yeah, and TJ wants to fight Dipper So Dipper Pines will face TJ Marconi at the next house show. House Show 4, the one right after Beach Blast. And here comes Steven. Steven making his last appearance on Battleground before he heads over to CWA, the Kick R channel. Linking to that in the description below. I know he wanted a new song. I just forgot what it was, so I'm using his tag team song with Mark. Papa Roach, To Be Loved. So, I'm sorry if it's the wrong one, but close enough, I guess. And Steven now. He will face Giant Leather in a Monsters Ball before he heads over to CWA. And we could very well see him pull off a huge upset against Giant Leather. And here comes the Job Squad, Ash Ketchum and Peter Griffin. Could Steven pull off a huge upset against Giant Leather come Beach Blast? Giant Leather has been attacking the likes of Adam Aries for no reason. I know exactly why he is now. Oh, and a super kick! But I know I've gotten a message why. It's because whoever he, in the messages that he's coming, beware. He wants to eradicate the original superstars from RCCW and purge them from the company. That's all. I've gotten that. And something scary, guys, is that I found a note in my office that said, "Fire them, or you'll perish," or something creepy along those lines. They want me to get rid of these created superstars for some reason. Now, that's not why we're doing up CWA. That's because we want to fill out some more roster space. And we feel that they'd be more successful and we can have more options with the characters if they're on a separate land, on a separate place. But I don't know who he is. I don't know who doesn't like these original characters so much. That explains the attacks on Victor Wolf, Adam Aries, and Steven. Steven in particular has been an enemy of Giant Leather for some. This goes to VGW. VGW, like I've mentioned them plenty of times. Steven and Giant Leather have faced off plenty of times, and Steven somehow has gotten a few wins over Giant Leather in VGW. Giant Leather has been undefeatable. He even chokeslammed me out of the ring. He at least spared me Hurricane Rana there. Giant Leather wants Steven in a place that I'll be unbiased because he's created superstar. Allow Duke in there by Lincoln Loud, and Lincoln Loud could already squash. Lincoln Loud has only gotten one loss. So think about that. And also, he's booked in a match at the House Show 4. It'll be Lincoln Loud and Joe Wolf at House Show 4. That's right. That's going to be a big match. And a weird thing happened today. We lost subscribers, but then we got them back. I don't know what happened, but we got 100 again. So the tournament is still on. I'm probably going to make another video about that because not a lot of people entered the tourney. And I want to go more in depth on that very soon. So I'll probably do that after the Go Home show. Like, it'll be before the Beach Blast. Oh, wait, hold up here. Going for like a nice move there from Steven. Or like a Zack attack. Nice move there by Steven. What's he doing now? Oh, he's got Ash. An Impaler DDT there. Shades of Gangrel. And the likes of Gangrel and Edge. Oh, and wait a minute. Lincoln. Oh, you know what he's going for. Nobody has ever, and I mean ever, kicked out of this move. The Krakatoa Eruption. The big knee to the face. Lincoln Loud. Is he gonna do it? Yes, he does. Lincoln Loud and Steven, of course, beat the Job Squad. Did you unexpect them to get a win? That's why they're in the loser belt title match. And Jose as well is going to be in that match. So we have both members of the Job Squad and Jose in the loser title match. After that humiliating squash to Luigi. And there you see the Zack Attack move there. Boom. That Zack Attack actually only got one win in RCCW, and that was that fluke victory over Sonic the Hedgehog, thanks to Wario. There's the Krakatoa eruption right to the face. And that ended. That's the knee that ended so many matches. Here are your winners. Steven, what a way to go for Steven with a victory on Battleground. Not a big victory, but a victory nonetheless. Congratulations, you guys. You earned it. What the hell? A giant leather! Choke slam! Oh, this is a message for Beach Blast! Giant leather with a choke slam! And there's that message again, but who is he? I don't get it! Who is he and why should we be where? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I'm so confused. Who? And why are we at a locker room? Why are we at a... Oh, it's Batman! Hey, Batman! And what's with the lights? They're flickering for some reason. What the hell? And... Whoa, wait! What? That's Scarecrow! That's Joe Crane! That's John Crane!
Batman. At Beach Blast, you will know the true meaning of fear when we collide in a monster's ball.
Oh, and a harsh kick, and... Ladies and gentlemen, what just happened in the last minute? Just the last minute. Giant Leather showed up, chokeslammed Steven through the announce table. Lincoln must have, like, run off. And Batman was walking down the hall. The lights were flickering on and off, and then the Scarecrow appeared from nowhere and delivered a Sister Abigail to Batman and challenged him to a monster's ball at Beach Blast. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I haven't announced this match. Up next, it's Skeletor versus Flash Sentry. Now this match happened because Flash Sentry was talking trash about Skeletor, and there you can see he's got a belt. Why does he have a belt? To signify that he is the holder of the mid-card Money in the Bank. He can cash in on any mid-card title anytime he pleases. This is why we care about new talent. That's why we're putting two new talent together in a match. So that one of them will lose, but... Anyway. Yeah, he was talking trash about Skeletor. Skeletor heard this, and and the match was set up. Skeletor was about to flatten Flash Sentry backstage. But Mike Haggar said he didn't want an injury, so he decided to do it in the ring. Skeletor, this is not the same Skeletor you'd see in CWA. I mean, no. CCW and All Car Wrestling. No, this is a different Skeletor. This is a mean, this is a vicious, an angry, a remorseless Skeletor. Skeletor has gone a clear attitude adjustment ever since he got hired onto RCCW. Skeletor is one mean son of a bitch now that he's joined RCCW. Well, he's back in RCCW. There's a man who not a lot of people like, myself included. It's Mr. Steal Your Waifu, Flash Sentry. And best friends with Monty Monogram, who got beat by Jinder Mahal on CCW Invasion Night. Now, over in WWE, Moore's WWE, Flash Sentry is a hopeless jobber, let's face it. Like, he got to win over Kalisto, this new disco gimmick, but let's face it, he's not going anywhere. Let's see if we can maybe pull off a... No. What am I saying? What, he's got a mic? Alright, let's hear what he has to say. The stage is yours, Flash. All of you just shut up for 1 minute. Skeletor, let's get right to the point and face some facts. I'm a main event player in CCW. And, yeah, I didn't hold the Revolution title. But if I did, at least I'd be able to hold it for more than a week. It's sad to say that you have so many other colleague jobs and yet you don't have that many titles to your name. And you and me in the same ring is going to result in one thing. Me completely squashing you. And I promise these fans tonight, the most dominant victory in RCCW's history. And if I don't win tonight, God forbid, I'll put myself in the loser belt loser match at Beach Blast. But I doubt a guy who didn't even hold a world title for more than a week can beat me. You're gonna be easy as pie. So ref, let me mop the floor with this boy and ring the bell. Flash Sentry must have some kind of death wish. Skeletor. Now, what is this little dance? He just said he was gonna mop the floor with Skeletor, the most dominant victory in RCCW history. And if he loses, he gets to insert. He's in the loser championship match apparently, and Skeletor with a high knee. Well, so far it is pretty dominant. High knee again. It is pretty dominant. Skeletor is completely crushing Flash Sentry. Oh my goodness. Oh, and a high knee there. A sharp knee to the face of Flash Sentry. Now, like I said, Flash Sentry is a hopeless jobber and over in WWE, and how dare he insult Morse Company? And look at this! Death Valley Driver! Or Eternia Valley Driver. Very impressive. Oh, what the? Oh my goodness, look at the power! Excuse me, I might have burped there. Oh, and a power slam there. Like I said, this is a new Skeletor we're seeing, folks. And, oh, already? Really? Really? You're gonna... Oh, and a high knee to the face. Oh my lord. Skeletor is relentless. Like I said, new attitude. Two-handed choke slam there. Kind of like Michael Myers, only he doesn't sit out and pin him. And oh no. Oh, he's gonna do it. Is he gonna do it on the chair? No, he evades the chair there. Lucky for Flash Sentry. Very lucky for Flash. Oh, no, he's right on top of the chair. Wasteland. There's the Wasteland. Or the Eternal Wasteland. That's what he calls that move. And, oh my goodness! A spinning sidewalk slam. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Cricket. Oh, Skeletor is on a roll here. He's completely destroying Flash Sentry. I guess Flash was right. We may just see the most dominant victory in our CCW history. Now, Skeletor pounding his chest. These fans are actually enjoying... Oh, wait, Skeletor knocks down the referee. Or Steve Patrick got knocked out. Whoa! How does a guy that size do that? Skeletor just jumped off the top of like a cat and into the apron there, face first. Goes Flash Sentry. Flash Sentry. Now Flash is in trouble here. Skeletor. Referee Steve Patrick had a count of 4. And now Skeletor ascends to the top like an agile bird. Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me. Oh my goodness. Clothesline! Skeletor is destroying him. Oh, now he's going for that move he does in UCWL. He's going for the cranium slam. There's the cranium slam there by Skeletor. And oh, wait a minute. Skeletor now. Skeletor pounding his chest, signaling the end. Oh, wait a minute. He's telling him, no. Oh, boy. Skeletor's got him up. Elevator to Gray Skull. 1, 2, 3. I guess Flash was right. That was the most dominant victory in RCCW history. And guess what that means, Mr. Sentry? You are in the loser belt loser match. That's the only highlight of this match. The entire thing was a highlight, seeing Flash get his mouth shut by the evil Lord of Destruction, Skeletor. Way to go, Skeletor. He's on a roll. This is how you book Skeletor, people. This is how Skeletor is supposed to be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Chair shot. Another chair shot. And Skeletor is just beating the hell out of Flash Sentry. Oh my goodness. Skeletor. The guy's been through enough this entire month. Got injured by Rafalo over in WWE. His arm's hurt. But apparently he can still wrestle here and in CCW. Like, he's had a mixed month. He's part of the Bullet Club over in Bullet Club CCW. But Skeletor's like, fuck that. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what stable you're part of. I don't care who your friends are. Oh, and wait a minute. He's probably going to miss the chair, but that does not matter. That's Skeletor's screwdriver. And Skeletor wants to say something? Well, give the man a mic. Give the guy a mic. Let's hear what he's got to say. And with the thumbs down, I assume. Yep. The most dominant victory in our CCW history is correct, Mr. Sentry. However, it was you foolish nincompoop, who suffered the loss. You people do not seem to realize who I am. I am the evil Lord of Destruction. I am Skeletor, and I will not be treated as a joke to any of you. That is why at Beach Blast, I am offering an open challenge to any monster who thinks they can defeat me. Whether it be a subscriber creation or another monster in the back, I welcome a fight. Any so-called monster who wants to prove themselves to me can feel very inclined to do so come Beach Blast, but I doubt you'll be walking out with the victory against me. Whoa, and Skeletor with an open challenge to any monster from Community Creations or the roster itself here in RCCW. What a challenge. We'll be right back after the commercial break, folks. See you then.